My friend, there's a power within you that's far greater than you can imagine. But most people never discover it because they allow fear, doubt, and self-limiting beliefs to hold them back. Every single person has incredible potential, but only a few truly unlock it. And the difference lies in mindset and daily action. When you wake up every morning, you have two choices: to stay the same or to grow. The truth is, your potential isn't something you find outside. It's already inside you, waiting to be released. You just have to remove the mental barriers that keep you trapped in hesitation and fear. Maybe you felt stuck, like you're capable of more but can't seem to move forward. That's completely normal. The good news is that with the right mindset, focus, and consistent effort, you can transform your life completely. Success doesn't belong to the lucky. It belongs to those who decide to push past limits. In this lesson, you'll learn 9 powerful ways to unlock your full potential. Each step will help you think clearly, build confidence, and act boldly. By the end, you'll understand exactly how to step into your best self. The version of you that's fearless, focused, and unstoppable. So, get ready to challenge your limits, strengthen your mind, and discover what you're truly capable of. Your journey to becoming your best self begins right now. Point 1. Believe you can grow. The very first step to unlocking your full potential is believing that you can grow. Everything begins with belief. Your mindset shapes your actions, and your actions shape your results. If deep down you think you can't change, then every challenge will feel impossible. But when you believe in growth, you start seeing every challenge as a chance to improve. Most people limit themselves not because they lack talent, but because they don't believe in their ability to grow beyond their current situation. They say things like, "I'm just not good at that," or "I'll never be confident." These are not facts, they're mental barriers. The truth is, no one starts perfect. Every confident, successful person you see today once struggled too. The difference is, they believed they could become better, even when they were still far from their goals. Believing in your ability to grow is called a growth mindset. It's the idea that intelligence, confidence, and skills can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. When you have this mindset, you stop judging yourself for not being perfect. Instead, you focus on progress. Every small improvement becomes a victory. Think about it. When a child learns to walk, they fall hundreds of times. But they don't give up. They keep trying until they succeed. You were that child once. That same determination is still inside you. You just need to awaken it again. To develop a growth mindset, start by changing your self-talk. When you face something difficult, don't say, "I can't do this." Instead, say, "I can't do this yet." That one small word, "yet," changes everything. It keeps your mind open to growth. Your brain starts looking for ways to learn instead of reasons to quit. Next, surround yourself with people who believe in improvement. Positive energy is powerful. When you're around people who encourage you to grow, your mind expands naturally. Avoid those who constantly complain or criticize. They drain your motivation and keep you stuck where you are. Also, take time every day to remind yourself that growth is a process, not a one-time event. You don't need to be perfect right now. You just need to take one small step forward today, and another tomorrow. Over time, those small steps build unstoppable momentum. Remember, belief isn't about pretending things are easy. It's about trusting that even when things get hard, you can learn, adapt, and overcome. Every challenge teaches you something new. Every failure gives you feedback. And every effort moves you closer to your potential. So make this your first decision. Believe in your power to grow. Believe that you can learn new skills, build confidence, and change your mindset. The moment you truly accept that growth is possible, your whole world begins to shift. Opportunities start to appear, and your energy rises because you're no longer fighting yourself. You are capable of so much more than you think. Start today by saying it out loud. I am growing every day. I am capable of becoming better. When you believe this, you unlock the door to endless improvement. And that's the foundation for everything that comes next. Point 2. Break free from fear. Fear is one of the strongest forces that keeps people from reaching their true potential. It hides behind excuses, procrastination, and self-doubt. It whispers in your mind, "What if I fail?" Or, "What will people think?" But here's the truth. Fear is not your enemy. It's a signal. It tells you that you're about to step into something bigger, something meaningful. Every great achiever you admire once felt afraid. The difference is that they didn't let fear control their actions. They moved forward despite being scared. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to act while you're still afraid. Once you understand this, fear loses its power over you. Most of the time, fear isn't real danger. It's an emotional reaction created by your imagination. Your mind starts predicting negative outcomes before they even happen. This is called the fear story. You tell yourself a story about failure, rejection, or embarrassment, and you start believing it. The problem is, 99% of those fears never become reality. To break free from fear, you need to challenge that story. When you feel afraid, pause and ask yourself, is this fear protecting me or stopping me? If it's protecting you from real danger, respect it. But if it's only stopping you from growing, face it. Because your comfort zone might feel safe, but it's also where your potential dies slowly. Here's a simple truth. The things you fear the most often hide your greatest opportunities. The speech you're afraid to give could open new doors. The skill you're afraid to learn could change your future. The dream you're afraid to chase could be the one that defines your life. Start small. You don't need to fight every fear at once. Begin by doing one uncomfortable thing every day. Speak up when you normally stay silent. Try something new, even if it feels awkward. Each small victory builds your confidence, and confidence slowly replaces fear. You can also use visualization to reduce fear. Close your eyes and imagine yourself succeeding at what you fear. Picture the positive outcome, the feeling of pride, confidence, and freedom. Your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality, so when you visualize success, your body starts to believe it's possible. Another powerful way to fight fear is by focusing on growth, not perfection. Most fears come from the pressure to be perfect or not to fail. But remember, mistakes are proof that you're trying. Every successful person has failed hundreds of times before mastering their craft. The only true failure is never starting. It's also helpful to reframe fear as excitement. Physically, fear and excitement feel very similar. Your heart races, your palms sweat, your breathing changes. The difference is your mindset. The next time you feel nervous, say to yourself, "I'm excited." This small shift transforms anxiety into energy. Breaking free from fear is not a one-time decision. It's a daily practice. Each time you face something uncomfortable, you're training your brain to be stronger, braver, and more focused. Over time, fear becomes smaller, and your confidence grows naturally. So from today, don't let fear make your decisions. Let courage lead you. The moment you act despite fear, you take back control of your life. Remember, fear might visit, but it doesn't have to stay. You are stronger than your fear, and every time you face it, you prove it. Take this step with courage. You'll soon realize that the life you've always wanted exists just on the other side of fear. Point 3. Master your mindset. Your mindset is the control center of your entire life. Every decision, every habit, and every result you experience starts with how you think. If you want to unlock your full potential, you must first master your mindset, because your mind shapes your reality. Think of your mindset like a lens through which you see the world. If that lens is clear, you'll see possibilities, opportunities, and solutions. But if it's covered with negativity and doubt, everything will look dark and hopeless. That's why mastering your mindset isn't optional. It's essential. Your thoughts create your emotions, and your emotions drive your actions. If you constantly think, "I'm not good enough," or "I always fail," your mind starts believing it. Soon, your behavior matches that belief, and you stop trying. But when you feed your mind positive, empowering thoughts, your energy changes. You start acting with confidence and focus. And that's when your life begins to shift. The first step to mastering your mindset is awareness. You can't change what you don't notice. So pay attention to your thoughts throughout the day. Are they building you up or tearing you down? When you catch yourself thinking negatively, don't judge it. Simply replace it with a better thought. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "I'm learning how to do this." That small switch moves your mind from limitation to possibility. The second step is gratitude. It might sound simple, but gratitude changes everything. When you focus on what you already have, you stop living in scarcity and start living in abundance. Gratitude turns your attention from what's missing to what's working, and that instantly boosts your mindset. Every morning, list 3 things you're thankful for. It trains your brain to see positivity automatically. Next, control what you feed your mind. Your environment, the news, the people, the social media you consume, all shape your thinking. If you constantly listen to negativity, fear, or gossip, your mind becomes heavy and anxious. But if you listen to inspiring voices, read empowering books, and spend time with people who encourage growth, your mindset expands. Another important skill is self-talk. The words you say to yourself have power. Never speak to yourself in a way you wouldn't speak to someone you love. When you say, "I can't," "I'm stupid," or "I'll never make it," your mind obeys those commands. Speak strength instead. Tell yourself, "I can figure this out. I'm improving. I'm capable." It's not lying to yourself. It's programming your brain for success. Meditation or quiet reflection also helps strengthen your mindset. Taking a few minutes each day to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and focus on your goals clears mental noise. It resets your thoughts and keeps your energy balanced. A calm mind can handle challenges more easily than a chaotic one. Finally, remember this. Your mindset is not something you're born with. It's something you build. Every time you choose positivity over doubt, discipline over distraction, and growth over comfort, your mindset becomes stronger. Mastering your mindset doesn't mean you'll never have negative thoughts again. It means you'll no longer let them control you. You'll recognize them, challenge them, and move forward anyway. That's real mental strength. Once your mindset is aligned with your goals, your potential expands automatically. You start seeing opportunities where others see problems. You become calm under pressure, focused during challenges, and confident even when things go wrong. So protect your mind. Feed it with positivity. Train it with discipline, and strengthen it with gratitude. When you master your mindset, you master your life. Because everything great begins in the mind. Point 4. Build unshakable confidence. Confidence is the fuel that powers your journey toward success. Without it, even the most talented person will hesitate, doubt, and stop halfway. But with it, you can face challenges, take bold actions, and grow faster than ever. The truth is, confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build through consistent action and belief. Real confidence comes from trusting yourself. It's not about being perfect or knowing everything. It's about believing that whatever happens, you'll figure it out. You've already overcome countless challenges in your life. Think about it. You've faced fear, failure, rejection, and still kept moving. That strength is proof that you are capable. Confidence begins the moment you start recognizing your own power. The biggest mistake people make is waiting to feel confident before taking action. But that's backward. You don't need confidence to act. You build confidence by acting. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, even in small ways, your self-belief grows. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start small. Speak up in a meeting. Try learning something new. Say no when you need to protect your time. Every brave decision, no matter how small, tells your brain, I'm capable. Over time, those moments add up and form a powerful self-image. Another key to unshakable confidence is preparation. When you're prepared, fear fades away. Whether it's giving a presentation, going for an interview, or starting a project, the more you prepare, the calmer and more confident you feel. Confidence grows in the soil of preparation and practice. Also, be mindful of your body language. The way you stand, walk, and talk sends signals to your brain and others. Stand tall, shoulders back, make eye contact, and speak clearly. When you carry yourself like a confident person, your mind starts believing it. That's the power of physiology. Your body can influence your emotions. Surround yourself with people who believe in you. Confidence is contagious. When you spend time with positive, motivated individuals, their energy lifts you up. On the other hand, people who constantly criticize or doubt you drain your self-belief. Protect your energy and spend time with those who inspire your best self. One important secret: stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison destroys confidence. You are not in competition with anyone else. Your only competition is who you were yesterday. Focus on your own progress, no matter how small it seems. Every step forward is proof that you're improving. And don't be afraid of failure. Every confident person has failed many times. The difference is, they don't see failure as the end. They see it as feedback. Failure teaches lessons that success never can. The more you fail and learn, the stronger your confidence becomes because you realize you can survive setbacks and still move forward. Finally, affirm your worth daily. Say to yourself, I am capable. I am confident. I can handle anything that comes my way. Repeat it until it feels natural. Positive affirmations reprogram your subconscious mind. They replace fear-based thoughts with belief-based energy. Confidence is not arrogance. Arrogance says, I'm better than others. Confidence says, I'm good enough to try. One limits growth, the other fuels it. Choose the second one. When you build unshakable confidence, you stop waiting for approval. You stop seeking permission. You start taking control of your life with courage and clarity. And that's when your true potential begins to shine. Point 5. Develop self-discipline. If confidence is the fuel of success, self-discipline is the engine that keeps you moving forward. No matter how talented, intelligent, or motivated you are, without discipline, your potential will stay locked away. Discipline means doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. It's the bridge between goals and achievement, the skill that turns dreams into reality. Most people rely too much on motivation. They wait to feel ready before starting. But motivation is like the weather. Sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it's not. You can't depend on it. Discipline, however, doesn't depend on emotion. It's a decision, a habit, a promise you make to yourself that says, I'll do what's necessary, no matter how I feel. Think of the most successful athletes, artists, or leaders. They don't wake up inspired every single day. They wake up committed. They show up even when they're tired, bored, or uncertain. And because they do, results follow. The secret is simple. Consistency beats intensity. Doing small things every day is more powerful than doing big things occasionally. To build self-discipline, start by setting clear goals. Your mind needs direction. If your goals are vague, like, I want to improve, you'll lose focus. Be specific. I will practice speaking English for 20 minutes every day. When you define the action, discipline becomes measurable. Next, create structure. Build a daily routine that supports your goals. Your brain loves patterns. Once a habit is formed, discipline becomes automatic. For example, decide that every morning before breakfast you'll study, exercise, or practice. Over time, it becomes part of who you are, not something you have to push yourself to do. Remove distractions. Self-discipline is not only about doing the right things, it's also about avoiding the wrong ones. Turn off notifications, set time limits on social media, and create a workspace that helps you focus. Every distraction steals a little bit of your power. Protect it. Also, use the 2-minute rule. When you feel lazy or unmotivated, tell yourself, I'll just start for 2 minutes. Often, once you begin, momentum takes over and you keep going. Starting is the hardest part. Once you move, your mind and body align naturally. Reward yourself for staying consistent. Discipline shouldn't feel like punishment. Celebrate small victories. Finishing a task, keeping a promise, or sticking to your plan. Every small win strengthens your self-belief and builds a positive connection with discipline. Another important aspect is self-respect. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself. It's about honoring your word. When you say you'll do something and actually do it, you build trust with yourself. That's the foundation of true confidence. Every broken promise weakens that trust. Every kept promise makes it stronger. Remember, discipline also includes rest. Working nonstop without balance leads to burnout, not growth. Schedule time to recharge your mind and body so your focus stays sharp. Rest is not laziness. It's preparation for your next move. There will be days when you slip. That's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's persistence. When you fall, get back up quickly. The faster you return to your routine, the stronger your discipline becomes. Self-discipline may feel hard at first, but soon it turns into freedom. You'll no longer depend on mood or motivation. You'll know you can trust yourself to act. That power, the ability to control your actions and stay consistent, is what separates dreamers from achievers. Make this your new rule. If it's important, I'll do it, whether I feel like it or not. When you live by that, you'll accomplish more in months than most people do in years. Point 6. Set clear goals and take action. If you don't know where you're going, you'll end up anywhere. That's why setting clear goals is one of the most powerful steps toward unlocking your full potential. Goals give your mind direction, focus, and energy. They help you stop drifting and start moving with purpose. Without a target, even hard work becomes meaningless. A clear goal turns your dreams into something real and measurable. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," define what success means to you. Maybe it's improving your English, building confidence, or achieving financial independence. Whatever it is, write it down. A written goal is not just a wish. It's a plan in motion. When setting goals, make them specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. The SMART rule. For example, I will practice English speaking for 30 minutes daily for the next 60 days. That's specific, measurable, and time-based. Your brain loves clarity. When your goal is clear, your focus sharpens automatically. Next, break your big goals into small steps. Big dreams can feel overwhelming, but small actions make them manageable. Every small step completed gives you momentum and confidence. Progress doesn't come from giant leaps. It comes from consistent effort over time. But goals mean nothing without action. Too many people stay stuck in the planning stage. They overthink, analyze, and wait for the perfect time. But perfection doesn't exist. The best time to start is always now. Action creates clarity. When you move, you learn, and when you learn, you grow. Don't fear mistakes along the way. Every step teaches you something new. Success is not about doing everything right. It's about learning from what goes wrong and improving each time. The more you act, the more confident and capable you become. Visualization helps too. Every morning, close your eyes and see yourself achieving your goals. Feel the emotions of success, pride, gratitude, excitement. Your brain starts believing it's possible and motivates you to take real steps toward it. Also, track your progress. Seeing how far you've come keeps you motivated. It reminds you that your effort is paying off. Even small improvements are proof that you're moving forward. Finally, take full responsibility for your journey. Don't wait for someone to push or motivate you. This is your dream, your goal, your life. You have everything inside you to make it happen. All you need is consistent action. When you set clear goals and take daily steps toward them, you activate your potential. You stop hoping and start creating. Every action, no matter how small, moves you closer to your best self. Remember, goals give direction, but action gives life. Without action, even the best plan is just words on paper. Start today, act consistently, and watch your potential unfold right before your eyes. Point 7. Build positive habits. Your daily habits define your life. The small actions you repeat consistently determine whether you achieve your potential or stay stuck in the same place. Habits are like autopilot for success. They make progress automatic and effortless over time. If you want to unlock your full potential, building positive habits is non-negotiable. Most people underestimate the power of habits. They focus on big results or overnight success. But real growth comes from consistent small actions repeated daily. Brushing your teeth, exercising, reading, or practicing a skill may seem minor, but over months and years, these habits compound into extraordinary results. The first step is identifying habits that support your goals. Ask yourself, what actions today will move me closer to my best self? If your goal is to improve English, for example, habits could include practicing speaking for 20 minutes daily, listening to English podcasts, or writing a journal entry every morning. Each small habit is like a brick building the foundation of your success. Next, start small. It's easy to get overwhelmed if you try to change too much at once. Focus on one habit at a time until it becomes automatic. For instance, begin with 10 minutes of reading instead of forcing yourself to study for hours. Once the habit sticks, add another. Gradual progress ensures long-term success. Consistency is key. Habits don't work if they're sporadic. Make them part of your routine by attaching them to existing behaviors. This is called habit stacking. For example, after brushing your teeth in the morning, immediately write your to-do list or practice a new skill. Linking habits to daily routines helps them stick effortlessly. Environment plays a huge role too. Surround yourself with cues that support good habits and remove distractions that encourage bad ones. If your goal is to exercise, place your workout clothes where you see them. If you want to eat healthier, keep junk food out of your kitchen. Small environmental adjustments make a big difference. Track your progress. Seeing daily achievements, no matter how small, reinforces your habits and motivates you to continue. Use a journal, calendar, or app to mark each day you complete your habit. Over time, the chain of consistent effort becomes a visual reminder of your dedication. Finally, practice patience and self-compassion. Habits take time to form, and occasional slip-ups are normal. Don't let one missed day derail your progress. Focus on long-term consistency, not short-term perfection. Remember, positive habits are the bridge between potential and results. They transform effort into automatic success, reduce reliance on motivation, and keep you moving forward even when you feel tired or unmotivated. Each habit is a step closer to your best self. Start today. Choose one positive habit, commit to it, and watch it multiply into lasting growth. Over time, These small daily actions will compound into unstoppable momentum that unlocks the true power within you. Point 8. Surround yourself with the right people. The people you spend the most time with shape who you become. Your friends, colleagues, mentors, and even casual acquaintances influence your thoughts, habits, and energy. If you want to unlock your full potential, it's crucial to surround yourself with the right people. Those who inspire, challenge, and support your growth. Negative or toxic people drain your energy. They criticize, complain, and focus on problems instead of solutions. Spending too much time around them can make you doubt yourself, lower your confidence, and slow down your progress. On the other hand, positive, motivated individuals uplift you, encourage your goals, and push you to take action. Their energy becomes contagious, and you naturally start adopting their mindset and habits. Seek out people who have achieved what you want to achieve, or who are on the path to improvement. Mentors and role models are invaluable because they show you what's possible. They can provide guidance, advice, and perspective that accelerates your growth. Surrounding yourself with people who aim higher raises your standards for yourself. Also, choose friends who challenge you in healthy ways. Constructive criticism, accountability, and honest feedback are signs of people who truly care about your success. They won't let you settle for mediocrity. Their input can be uncomfortable at times, but it will push you to grow faster than you could alone. Limit time with people who bring negativity or distract you from your goals. This doesn't mean you must cut off everyone, but prioritize your inner circle. Your time and energy are valuable. Spend them wisely on people who help you move forward. In addition, support others who are growing. Positive relationships are a two-way street. When you encourage and uplift people around you, you also reinforce your own growth mindset and confidence. Teaching, mentoring, and celebrating others' successes keeps your environment motivated and focused on progress. Remember that your social environment influences your habits and mindset more than any self-help book or motivational video can. Being around people who embody growth, resilience, and positivity will naturally inspire you to act in ways that align with your best self. Start evaluating your relationships today. Ask yourself, who lifts me up? Who drains me? Who inspires me to be better? Make a conscious effort to spend more time with people in the first group and less with those in the second. Surrounding yourself with the right people accelerates your journey toward your full potential. Their energy, guidance, and support become a force multiplier for your personal growth. You don't have to do it alone. Choose your circle wisely, and you'll notice yourself leveling up faster than ever. Point 9. Keep learning and growing. Your potential is limitless, but only if you commit to continuous learning. The most successful people never stop growing. They read, practice, explore new skills, and seek knowledge every day. Growth is a lifelong process, and the moment you stop learning, you limit your potential. Learning doesn't just mean formal education. It's about gaining new experiences, improving your skills, and expanding your perspective. Every book you read, every conversation you have, every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow. Knowledge alone won't transform you, but applying what you learn consistently will. Curiosity is the foundation of growth. Ask questions, explore new ideas, and challenge your assumptions. Don't settle for what you already know. The more you learn, the more confident and capable you become. Your brain adapts and strengthens every time you push yourself beyond your comfort zone. Set aside time daily to learn. Even 20 to 30 minutes a day can compound into massive knowledge over months and years. Listen to podcasts, watch educational videos, read books, or practice new skills. The key is consistency. Small daily actions lead to exponential growth. Learn from everyone around you. Mentors, peers, even people younger than you can teach valuable lessons. Observe how they approach problems, how they think, and how they act. The world is full of teachers if you stay open and attentive. Also, embrace mistakes as learning opportunities. Failure is not the opposite of growth. It's part of it. Every setback teaches a lesson that success alone cannot. Reflect on what went wrong, identify improvements, and apply them next time. That's how real growth happens. Challenge yourself regularly. Take on tasks that feel slightly beyond your current ability. These challenges stimulate your mind, build resilience, and expand your capacity. Growth comes from stretching, not from staying comfortable. Finally, cultivate a growth mindset. Believe that your intelligence, skills, and abilities can improve with effort. Avoid fixed thinking like, "I'm just not good at this." Instead, say, "I'm learning, and I will get better." This mindset turns every experience into a stepping stone toward your best self. Continuous learning doesn't just improve your skills, it changes your mindset, boosts your confidence, and increases your adaptability. The more you grow, the more doors open, and the closer you get to your full potential. Commit to being a lifelong learner. Explore, practice, reflect, and improve every day. Growth is a journey, not a destination. The moment you stop learning, you stop expanding. But the moment you embrace learning, your potential becomes unlimited. Finishing words. Congratulations! You've just discovered 9 powerful steps to unlock your full potential. Remember, growth doesn't happen overnight. It's the small, consistent actions every day that transform your life. Believe in yourself. Break free from fear. Master your mindset. Build confidence. Develop discipline. Set clear goals. Create positive habits. Surround yourself with the right people, and keep learning continuously. Each step compounds over time, pushing you closer to the best version of yourself. The journey won't always be easy. You'll face obstacles, doubts, and setbacks. But every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. Keep pushing, stay consistent, and trust the process. Your potential is unlimited, and the life you dream of is waiting on the other side of effort and persistence. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips to improve your English while growing as a person, make sure to subscribe to Impressive Learning English. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a lesson, and join our community of learners who are unlocking their true potential every day.